And hello there, Donkey Puncher here, episode 2 of my Sunburn Island hostile map by Vex. And my first episode I was in the very dangerous dungeon that was a very small room with no monsters in it, and I got that. I don't expect any more dungeons to be like that. I got it for my victory monument for, I think it's 17 spaces, maybe 18. And I was looking at my first video and how much of an idiot I am saying there's no stone. Of course there's stone right there. I need a boat, need a boat, need a boat, need a boat. Well, I thought to myself first, let me slowly get out there. I need some, hold on, let's get in the right direction here. I want to get some supplies together before I start hitting these dungeons. And in these dungeons, ooh, looks like there could be something here. In these dungeons, I need some blocks, I need some tools, so I'm going to go find, there was some stone back here, but also in that first dungeon I went to, there was a chest full of wool, and I only took a couple of them, but, and my phone goes off. I only took a couple of them, but, oh, it's not this island. Slow down! I want to take them all so I can use them as blocks for building maybe stairs, maybe a quick room or something to block off some enemies. I don't like using sand too much, even though there's a lot of sand here. You can't really build with it that well. You can't make roofs with it. There's sandstone, but I need to use a iron, or not an iron, I just need to use a pickaxe, and I don't want to waste my pickaxe getting too much of that, so I'm going to try to get all this stone. I'm going to get back in this room here. Let's see, where are you at? In this one? I'd love to find iron. So back here, and I'm going to take all of this. Alright, and I'm going to take, excuse me, I'm going to take this. Might as well. Did I get it? Nope. Okay. And I think underneath, and actually I'm going to take this door. Alright, and let's build back up. I don't need to go back in there. And I believe, here it is down here. I have that gold pickaxe, which is basically useless. Alright. And my phone's going off like crazy. Alright, that's done. Did I get everything in there? Yes, and I'm going to collect this also. And there is a lot of stone over here. Not sure what I want to do yet with that. I know that's there, so I can always come back to it. There is a lot though, so how much do I have here? I have 24 pieces. That should be enough for now. Might as well try to get some of this coal. I know I'm going to need a lot of light where I'm going in these dungeons. And I have a plan too that I'm going to try to use. Probably not going to work. I'm horrible with these dungeons, and these Vex maps are very difficult. I don't know if I'm going to get to the first dungeon in this video. I'm going to try to get some supplies and get ready for my first dungeon. Well, I don't really count that first one as a dungeon. It's saying there's no zombies or no spawners in it. So I'm going to get some of this. I'm going to go one more layer and then I'm going to come back out. Make some tools. There's a couple other islands that look like I can... Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. There we go. Let's just build out of here. Okay. I'm going to get a couple more of these. There's some islands over here, see if there's any resources I can use. stock back up, make some tools, and then I'm going to go out and start fighting some of these dungeons. If I can find them, of course. I know there's a few of them, though. I think there's going to be 18 of them, or at least 17 more, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to kind of hop on these islands real quick. Slow down. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything on these. Hey, I'll take that. Plant some trees with that dirt. And I am just going to... I don't see anything else. I'm just going to jump over here. Well, gold actually does a lot better than stone. It just doesn't last that long. Oh, why am I doing that? Why waste my pickaxe? Some glowstone right there. Hey, chest. I like that. Oops. Ooh, bow and arrow. Alright, bow and arrow, arrows. Got some food. Ooh, an iron sword. Get rid of that wood sword. Ooh, and some torches. That's what I really, really want. Get this chest. Might as well take this. It's going to be helpful for my plan for these dungeons, these extra chests. Okay. Oh, there's one more here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I set up my spawn point, a little home next to that victory monument. Let me go to this island, and then I'll get the boat and head back. But I set my spawn, but I don't think I'm going to leave my spawn there. I'm going to take a bed. There's 4 beds in there. I'm going to take one with me and set up a spawn point at each dungeon. Try to get a safe area. Because when I die, I figure I'm going to be dying a lot in these dungeons. And when I die, I don't want to go back to the Victory Monument area and have to try to get back to the dungeon quick and get all my tools. Especially if I have an iron sword, I don't want to lose that. So I'm going to try to set up a spawn point. I have 2 doors. I can make a door, make a little home at the very start, and hopefully... well, not hopefully if I die. If I die, I don't want to die, but I know I will. I'll be set up right there. I can spawn right at the start of the dungeon and go back and get my stuff real quick. And I know I'm going to die a lot because I'm horrible with these spawners, and I don't really have a good plan on how to get through these dungeons. I know set up torches. I'm not going to... That's a lot. Okay, I'm not going to worry. Let's get this, though. I'll take this back. Okay. There's a few more pieces. I can come back. There's my fishing pole. It doesn't look like anything's there. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm gonna go back and get my boat. I've got some cobblestone. I've got enough wood right now. I got some chests. I've got some tools already. I'm gonna make some more pickaxes, some swords. Maybe a couple shovels, because I might have to be digging to get more resources. Oops! Oh, look at that! I hooked onto my my boat. All right, that was not a good idea. Get back here, boat. There we go. Okay. There's underground right there. Let's get back under here. Yeah, there's underground over there. I don't know how to get to it unless I swim down to the bottom, which doesn't seem like a good idea. Ooh, there's a couple trees, but there's some coal right there. I think I'm going to hit that dungeon next. I'm guessing that's a dungeon. Oops, wrong button. Okay, alright. Back to my little victory monument. Wish I could fill it up, but I don't have any other wool. Let's close the door, be safe. And I hear music. Might have a little more time. I'm not worried about the map right now. I don't want to use that. I'm going to keep that door. Let's see. What am I going to do here? Let's make some more tools. I'm going to get rid of all that wood. Oops. Okay, I got a lot of wood, so I'm not worried about that. Tools, sticks. Got some of that. I'm going to make 2 shovels, and I have an iron sword, and I have that. I'm not worried about swords. I don't need an axe either. Okay, I'm going to save this. I have enough. Okay, I don't want to lose this stuff. I have enough chests. I'm going to take 1 chest with me for my little home at the dungeon. We'll see if I need one. Hopefully there's some easier ones. I don't need coal right now. I put the sticks. I'll put that there. I don't need all those axes. I'm just going to take my pickaxe. I'm going to take 2. I don't need the wood. I'm going to keep that. Dirt. Sand. I need to plant that 1 tree. I'm not going to take all this food. I don't want to lose all my food. I'm going to take just 2. I don't need all those torches. Don't need all the shovels. Actually, I don't need any of the shovels right now, except for maybe 1. And I think I'm good to go. Got some cobblestone. I'm not going to actually take the cobblestone either. I don't want to lose that. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of it. And I'm going to keep the brown wool there. And okay. Might be ready. Probably not, but... Oh, and it's dark. So I'm going to take a quick nap, and I'm going to head out right there to that dungeon. It's all lit up. And see where I can go from there. See if, I'm going to guess there's wool in there. Hopefully it's another easy dungeon. But we will see. When I come back, I'm going to take a little rest, and I'll see you next episode.